adults only. For adults only? Come on.
Me make you laugh long time. Like I always say.
Ready?
Yep.
The unknown zone.
Talk show, talk show.
Zone unknown.
Talk show, talk show.
How the hell you find it?
In your overpriced high-tech telephone.
Deep in your bones.
Underneath a pile of stones.
It's some kind of virus. Deep in your nose, in between your toes, smack dab in the middle of your split crotch pantyhose. The unknown show.
Talk show, talk show.
The unknown show.
Talk show, talk show.
The unknown zone.
Talk show.
And now introducing the Todd Saldons of radio.
The who?
Todd Saldons of Welcome to the Dollhouse fame. Yvonne Deletz.
Woo! Applause. Hold up the applause sign. There's no one here.
I can't read this.
Yeah, I wasn't even
There's the money that's not coming. Welcome, everyone. Hi, I'm your host, Yvonne Deletz. Welcome to the Unknown Zone Talk Show. Today we have. This is.
I found it.
Okay, you have to put it up here. Have you ever worked a mic before? Seriously.
Plenty of times. Thank you for asking, though.
Sure. I'm sure you have.
I don't think
Wink,
you're supposed
wink.
to work a mic and brag about it, like kissing and talking.
That's true. Okay, I am wired today. I don't know why, but welcome everyone. I'm Yvonne of the Unknown Zone Talk Show. We're here on New Dissident Radio and perhaps one day Brooklyn Public Access Television if I ever get to that editing stage of this particular show. And today with me is Gerard Mignon, or as I like to call him, Sloppy Seconds.
Thank you. I think by now I'm probably at ninth, aren't I?
Probably. And we have a special guest. This is kind of a take two because we actually had taped the show already, but there was no audio, which is great for radio. David Licata, welcome back.
Oh, hi, Yvonne.
Hi.
Is there a plot? I gotta find it again.
Oh, crap.
Okay. All right. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome
Thank
back.
you.
It's so real,
Thank you.
right?
Thank
it's
you.
so sincere and
Thank
real.
you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome back. All right. Well, let's say. Okay. This is actually I had an interesting question because I always have a question in the beginning of the show, and this is kind of I feel it's a little dangerous. It's a little scary, but I'm going to say it anyway. What the fuck is with chemtrails?
What are chemtrails?
I think it's cool. I don't think I'm not like a conspiracy chemtrail person.
Really? You think it's cool?
I think it's fine. I think it's just exhaust. It's going to be okay.
Really?
People don't freak out over the chemtrails.
All right. Should we
Explain what it is, because I'm sure I'm not the only one. Hopefully.
Yeah. Chemtrails.
Chemtrails are what you see when you look up in the sky and a plane is leaving like those white streaks across the sky.
On purpose.
That's
on
a
purpose.
chemtrail.
Not on purpose. The plane just doesn't by itself.
No, it's these particular planes.
Oh, those planes that like at an air show? Or
No.
That's what they want you to believe.
Oh, see, well, here.
Go ahead. No, come on.
I don't, I'm not up on the conspiracy.
I really didn't realize I'm
literature
Joe
of it.
American at this point.
But Prince is really into chemtrails.
He likes them?
Well,
He's
he's against them.
First
He
of all,
thinks-
what is the origin of the story? Where did this start?
Well, I see it on Facebook. There's actually a site, Chemtrails UK, and I'm very lazy, so I don't read a lot. But
so you read the headlines.
I read the headlines and then I panic, like all Americans. But I've heard this from other people is that what the government is trying to do is change the weather patterns.
Oh.
By having this exhaust or whatever the chemicals that they're putting out in the atmosphere. Although in my mind, how could they possibly have enough planes and everything? It's a big sky. So I understand what you're saying, but they're trying to, and why are they trying to change the weather patterns? That's another question.
Well, I've heard other things. I've heard that it's like they're actually dropping mind-altering chemicals over.
To make people sick, like to lower the population?
Yeah, to make them angry, to make them lazy, to make them whatever it is you want to, whatever.
Like the pharmaceutical company trying to drug us also?
Exactly.
Well, I was just seeing that the one thing that the BP did at the oil spill is some sort of thing that they said would help with the spill is actually toxic for people and down there. And there's a big story on that starting to come out. So
right,
I don't doubt that there's stuff that in our food and the air.
Right,
I didn't
yeah,
know
no,
he was doing it on
absolutely, yeah,
purpose.
right.
Besides the effect of making money and maybe having a study and not, oh, let's pretend we didn't see this study.
Right. Well, my whole thing is, I mean, do these people have nothing better? It's like all a power trip, like always trying to find a way to dominate the world. I mean, like they have nothing better. It's the particular, if it's the government or whoever it is, has nothing better to do than to try to control the world.
This is not in the U.S., is it?
Yeah, it's everywhere. Yeah, it's everywhere.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, with the pharmaceutical companies, it's obviously about money.
Right.
It's always about money.
It's always about money.
Yeah.
It's always the bottom
But it's
line.
always like like now the people are starting to revolt, obviously, because we got the Wall Street stuff going on. And thank God for the interweb and Facebook, because I find out all this information and I'm just constantly signing petitions.
Stop that! Just stop that!
Right, cut it out. I don't like it.
I'm pissed off.
Yeah, and I'll write. Do you ever sign any of those petitions?
I have.
I don't.
Why?
I guess I don't want a record of coming back to haunt me someday.
Well,
or
you see, but it's
something.
fear, right? You're afraid that you're going to get punished. It always goes back to like I was even afraid to mention chemtrails. Like I'm going to go home and there's going to be a big fucking smoke thing and I'm going to die, poisoned. I'm like, don't hurt me.
Yvonne lives on 317 President Street, Brooklyn, New York.
That's right. I live
Apartment
in Connecticut.
6-4.
I moved to Connecticut. It's fabulous there.
But I don't. I'm at the point though, with even like people denying climate change and not wanting to like just take care of the earth, that I'm getting to a certain age. It's
You're
like,
like,
you know what?
fuck
I
it.
don't care anymore. Like
Right.
if you
You
guys
have
don't
kids.
care, and right, exactly. If you're the ones, and it seems not to pick on people.
Really?
Yes, thank you.
Very selfish.
But I agree with you. I think that we all should be helping out with the earth. I don't think that's really anything that's earth-shattering.
Yeah.
We're going to earth-shatter the earth. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna shatter well, I think. See, I have so many opinions about this, and we'll get to you, David.
Thank you.
Whatever.
I'll just go over here.
Go into the mic. Always into the mic. Is the sound on? Testing 1, 2, 3. Anyway, but it's tricky. Now you don't have any kids, right?
No,
Are you going to have children at some point,
I
or are
don't
you
think so.
done?
No, I think it's over.
It's
I
over?
think that ship has sailed.
That's it.
Randall Hogg
My-
at 76.
Yeah, I mean it's conceivable. But
wow.
there's the wah wah. Yeah, wait, hold on, we got it.
Oh, no,
Oh,
that's
that's
a
I thought that was a mattress.
Wait, I think it's this
That's
one.
not a
All right,
mattress?
shut up. No, wrong one. Da, da.
This is a professional show. We'll be doing a course at the Learning Annex on Thursday night if you'd like to learn radio.
That's right. So Yvonne Dillette will teach you what not to do on radio.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
But
you're
I'm
not
at the
going to have
point.
kids.
The
You're not
climate.
having
Well, I
kids.
mean, I'm at the
not
point.
having-
If you don't want,
have any that I
if you don't
know
care
of.
about the earth enough, and you have kids, why should I? I don't even want to like take that attitude, but it's sort of like, why should I then?
But don't you have nieces or nephews? I know you do.
Yeah, they're okay. No,
Fuck 'em.
I'm actually about to be a
Fuck, I-
granduncle in December. I found out I'm
a
going to be a
grand
granduncle.
uncle.
A
Oh
granduncle.
my God, that ugh.
You look much too young to be a granduncle.
Thank you.
You do. You know what? If I
And a
become
grand down,
grand
but that's
uncle, this
another
is what I'm
story.
going to do.
Shoot
meant
him
to-
in the head.
What the fuck? I meant to do the vomit.
I
one,
really
but-
thought the one thing was that when you said it was a pogo stick, I thought there was a mattress. People having sex on a mattress.
Well, what
Doesn't that? That's
Yeah,
the first
that's
thing I
totally
thought
it.
of.
you know what I thought of the first time I heard it? I thought it was windshield wipers.
Oh, nice.
Or a rusty car like
Right.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang or something. Or
Right.
Bang Bangs.
That would be Tony D having sex.
Yee.
All right, hey. We
I
have
don't
running
even know Tony D. And
Nobody
I
does,
just,
but we
I
have
just
running
want to get
Tony D
yee.
jokes.
Okay.
He's in the poker league.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a long story. Okay, anyway.
And you fear he's going to listen to this show and hear that?
No, not anymore.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Not
Well,
anymore. But anyway, so David, welcome back.
Thank you.
welcome back.
David is a, I guess the Earth is going to take care of itself. That's how we'll
For now.
full circle, full circle. I hope my nephew wakes up when he's 3. By 5, he should solve the problem.
Yeah.
But anyway, welcome back.
Thanks.
You were on the show, was it last week or the week before?
I think it was 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, yes. And we did talk, you are an independent filmmaker,
I am.
correct?
Mm-hmm. You can tell by the shirt, right?
Yes, he wore a shirt. I said no white. It's close, it's cream.
It's cream.
Did you say no white?
I didn't say it, but I'm just saying it.
Wow.
I didn't say it.
Let's go back to Earth Day. Let's just like recycle when we blow up the Earth. Let's start recycling now.
What are you
Tell us after the fact.
Oh.
Okay.
Right, well, I want to make you look bad.
Like the
You look
smokers in the 60s, like, oh, you mean it's bad for you? Why didn't you tell us in the 40s? Oh, okay. Yeah, well,
good. Exactly. I am so envious of those people. Don't you wish you lived in the 40s in a way?
When you just could smoke all the time.
Smoke, drink, sex, everything, nothing
awesome.
mattered.
It was
yeah.
awesome back then.
It had to be awesome. It was like the Renaissance, right? It
Yeah.
was like, yeah. Caligula. So, so David, you've been working on a film for how long now? 19 years?
7 years.
It's about 27 years. No, about 7 years. Yeah.
7 years.
See, I already know the answer to these questions because I've asked
It's
them already.
remarkable.
Yes.
We're going to talk a little bit about it, but then I have
That's
some
fine.
other questions I want to get to.
I know
Sure.
the budget of everything too.
Oh,
I
You know
remember
the
that.
budget?
Yeah, I asked them last
Oh,
time.
I don't remember.
200,000.
200,000
thank you.
so far, or
I pay attention to my questions.
I don't even.
That's
I know
no,
it's
that,
fast, but-
that's what the total budget.
I wanted to
is.
ask you
Yes.
actually. I was thinking about this on the train on the way here. Do you know when that you've come up with the concept of the documentary? Did you know that this is the dollar amount you're going to need like right away, or do you kind of like start with one thing and then oops, it's like the MTA, it's $1 million, and by the time it's done, it's $6
Pretty much,
trillion?
yeah, the latter. Yeah, it's definitely, budgets are very fluid.
Right, because there's got to be unexpected stuff.
There's
and-
always,
oh,
and it's like,
shit,
oh
I-
God, I need to do that thing.
Right.
Oh Jesus, did I? Yeah.
Right,
What are the
can I
biggest
do
What are
that,
the biggest
that?
expenses? Do you have to have a crew?
I do usually have a cinematographer that I work with.
Is that expensive?
Relatively no. I mean, the real expense, the big expense, is post-production
And fluffers.
Really?
and and fluffers and the cocaine.
Do you have to have?
Those two jokes are so 80s.
Yeah.
talk about a fluid part of the budget.
And it's the difficult part is
That was good,
is
sir.
camouflaging the cocaine in the
Wow.
budget because it's like how do you?
Right. What do you put it under?
Yeah,
Baking
exactly.
powder?
So
Dry shampoo.
who knows?
What is this thing about
Creative.
the treadmill? You were on the treadmill for 4 days.
Exactly.
Well, how do we cover the flights to Bolivia?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Are you able to get like students or that
People
who
that
are
work for free.
people who need the experience
Interns.
and the credit.
Right.
Interns.
Right. Interns. That's what they call
Interns.
them.
Yeah, that's
right.
what we call them now. I have not worked with interns. I don't say that I won't because I think actually during the editing phase there might be an opportunity for interns to help out and learn stuff and gain experience. I'm really against I don't like not paying people. I hate it. That's one of the things
Yeah.
I hate about.
Me too. Like with this show, I don't pay anybody.
Yeah, I hate that.
I
But
can-
but
no,
no,
it
but I
bothers
mean,
me.
but this isn't work. You know what I mean? This is us.
This isn't work?
Well, for me, it's not. So I don't expect to get paid.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For me, it's
Well,
like.
I'd like
this
to get
is-
paid because I work my ass
Of
off to
course,
get this
of
right.
course you do, right? But for
Don't hurt the mic.
I'm gonna just.
Dave just touched the
getting
mic.
very excited about this. I'm
Got
very
angry,
passionate
yeah, got
about this.
angry 'cause I
But I
corrected him.
really, I mean, and a lot of this is the thing with a lot of independent filmmakers is they try to do everything, for no money, and they try to get people to work for them for free, and they insist that the people that they get to work for free, that they bring on people and they don't pay those people, and I just think that's really, I can't stand it. It's like everybody, if you're working, you deserve to get paid.
Absolutely.
Even if it's, maybe it's not the rate they can get if they work for a, on a union show or something, but something.
No,
you know?
I at least I bought you orange juice today.
I got the
Appreciate
$1 million candy bar.
That's right, and I bought
2
you
weeks
seltzer,
ago,
and you have seltzer.
seltzer today.
You
So
know.
When I produced a stand-up comedy show, I tried to do the best I could to keep the cover down for people, and I would try to give comedians even $5. I mean, my goal was to pay them,
right,
because you do most of the stand-up comedy shows. You go into a bar, maybe you get a drink ticket at the most,
right.
but sometimes you don't even get that.
Right. It's not like the
Most
old
of the
days,
time,
too.
you even go to a comedy club, you bring 10 people to the show,
Right.
you don't get anything.
Right.
Sometimes they'll give you a tape. Sometimes you have to pay for the tape. You get nothing. But so I did this one show one time, and somebody gave me $5 afterward, and I was stunned.
Right.
Like what?
Wait,
but
what'd you
I
spend
really
it on?
appreciated the spirit of it, and that's what I wanted
Right.
to do. I know, right?
Yes.
Right.
But I actually probably on tips for the drinks that
Right. Or
But,
gambling.
well, not at that point.
Oh, okay.
But then when I produced my own show, my own vision of what I wanted was to pay everybody. And so for the most part, I did that. I had 33 shows, and over once a month for 33 months at a show. And I paid probably 90% of the time. And
Nice.
Yeah.
once I took in $60 cash, I had 6 other comedians. I just went, okay. And I gave everyone $10, and I was like, what did I just do? But okay, I didn't get anything out of it, but whatever.
Yeah,
I
no,
had a show.
totally. I mean,
Yeah.
just something.
I
you
zero
know?
myself.
Right.
You and it's sort
It
of
comes
like,
back to you, though.
oh, we'll feed you
I
or
hope
whatever.
so.
And
The orange juice.
but-
Right. Didn't you just won? You just won a lot of money in some gambling sports pick.
Oh, I
thing.
won the NCAA pool, my NCAA pool. 64 people, $20 a person.
Ooh.
Yeah, he won like what?
Should I say,
100
if I
bucks?
say how much, will the IRS hear this? And they'll be like, why isn't that on your
I don't
tax
think anyone
forms?
listens, so I think we have one listener.
Well, there was just
He
a
probably
story.
doesn't work for the IRS.
There was just a story about people who were in a condo or a co-op in I think the Upper East Side somewhere in the 5 boroughs that they rent out their place all the time. They throw events where they charge people, and all of a sudden they're bragging about it all over wherever they, I don't know, social media or whatever. But and then the board heard about it, and they're like, oh no, you have to you can't do that. You have to start
yeah.
paying us
Oh, really?
back pay. They want back
Well, that's
pay.
why I don't have poker games in my apartment. Wink, wink.
But you don't get commission for them at
Well,
least.
it's interesting too because I actually just I was I had a mind fart.
You know what
I-
that smell is?
I'm dating, and I will talk about my dating life,
Mm.
which is very exciting to nobody.
Is that from mindfart.com?
most likely
Free site?
And actually, I was talking with this one guy, which we're gonna read the dialogue.
Oh, nice. Does
Okay.
he know that?
No,
Oh, awesome.
but nothing's gonna happen, so it's perfect. I don't know.
Okay.
But at one point, we were talking about poker, and he asked me, he was interested in the games, and I believe he's a police officer.
Oh.
So, I'm no dummy. I'm no dummy. So I made sure I said to him, there's no rake. We're involved in this league called the New York Home Poker League. And I said there's no rake, and also there's.
Did you know what a rake was?
I don't know what a rake is.
A
so-
rake go ahead.
Well, a rake is basically a
house-
house cut.
A house
for the
cut.
house.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
would get a cut of whatever people put in.
Oh, okay.
Like casinos take a rake. And it's legal. It's illegal if you
It's
do it.
the only
do
way
it
they make money
outside.
on poker because everyone else
Right,
just shifts around the table.
Exactly.
So you have to put money to play, basically. You
Well,
give the house
Well,
money
what happens
in order
is,
to
like in a
to get the-
casino, for example, if you bet $10 and then whoever plays the hand with you and puts in $10, the dealer before they deal a card, they grab a couple chips and throw them into the
Oh,
house
so it's
slot.
oh wow.
Like a
Yeah,
percentage.
yeah,
I don't know the
they
percentage.
have a little
but
hole.
Yeah, they do.
the
The
Oh,
chips
really?
go-
Oh, okay.
the dirty
Speaking
hole.
of
where the- where the-
mindfart.com,
Exactly. So anyway,
we are going to get back to your documentary.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't talked about what it's even about.
This
so
is the
just talk
Unknown
about the
Zone
budget.
talk show. It's unknown where we're
just
going to
doing
go
it to make
for
money,
one.
aren't you?
It's
Okay.
true. It's the candy bars.
Yeah, it is. They were out of the candy bars today. I was going to get you guys another one,
Man.
but they were sold out of the $1 million candy bars.
Oh, wow.
How was that possible?
I mean, I was going to say,
Makes
what
no
kind of what
sense.
truck store do you go to?
So anyway, so this guy, I said to him, there's no rake, and also some of the players are ex-cops. So I purposely said that just in case he was trying to fish, and get me in trouble.
Entrap
Was he a hot
you.
cop or a
Entrap.
sloppy
Right,
cop?
he was going to entrap in trouble. What am I, fucking 10 years old?
In trouble.
I didn't do it. I'm sorry. So anyway, so we'll get back to that. But anyway, so tell us the name of your film and give us a brief description,
Okay,
if you would.
it's a documentary. It's called A Life's Work. It's about people who are doing projects they won't complete in their lifetime.
So you start something, you get fit to
Start
some point,
some-
and just get stuck in it for
Yeah,
whatever reason.
it's just such a massive project that it's just not, it's
Like a bridge.
like
Let's
a
say
bridge, like a
last
cathedral,
time.
building something
Right,
tremendously
right.
big, or research, searching the universe for signs of intelligent life.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, that's gonna take a while.
They start in the south. I can see why you get stuck.
So yeah, that's starting. I just got that. So that's what it's about, and I will not be a subject in my own film because I will finish it
Awesome.
someday.
Do you have a deadline?
I don't, but I
Should
mean,
you?
I should make my own deadline.
You
Yeah,
should,
I
yes.
should. Yeah.
You have an idea, though. You must have an
Well,
idea.
like the budget, it's very fluid too. I mean, I certainly thought that I'd probably finish this film in like 3 years when I started it. I thought that was
Right.
enough time.
In your estimation
Yeah.
or guesstimation,
My guesstimation.
how much longer do you think it's going to take?
Well, it's like this equation. It's like money equals time or something. So if I had the
Ah.
money,
Uh-huh.
I could finish this in a year.
Okay.
But
Well,
it's
can you take that seltzer
contingent.
back to the store? And get
Well,
get
if
your
somebody had
$1.59 back?
remembered to get me the $1 million bar.
I know. It's not a question of remembering. They were out
Oh.
of the
Oh, speaking of gambling, too, and money,
Yes.
I bought $10 in instant lottery tickets.
Uh-huh.
I won $8.
Oh, so that's
the
a
story of your
That's
documentary.
a
Yeah, that's a win.
$2.
I won $8.
Good for you.
So there
Good
you
for
go.
you.
So next time you're gonna like all of your savings. You're just gonna for the mega busta.
It's a sabotaging thing.
Good for you.
Self-sabotage. I'm putting $1,000 lottery tickets and win 400.
Well, listen,
Sweet.
you know, we're actually in this project. It's called the Christian Project, and basically, 12 people get to play a $350 tournament of their choice in Atlantic
Which we
City.
probably wouldn't play on our own if we wouldn't just
Right,
throw
exactly. Which is
350
why
on our own.
we each contribute.
I'm not doing that personally.
No, I'm not either. We each contribute $35 a month for 12 months, and so then you're laying it out, so everybody gets a chance. If anyone wins any money, they get to keep 50%, and then you split the rest with the remaining 12 people. But I was just going to say, if we win any money, maybe we could, if we win like some big cash,
Hey, I'm ready.
I would give you a couple dollars.
It's tax. You can donate to the film, and it's a tax deduction.
Oh, it is.
It
Really?
is. Yeah, it's like this whole sponsorship
We're
thing.
not tax
through-
deductible people. We're not like, when I live in tax deductible. Are you a tax deductible person on
What
your
the
on your
f- I
tax form?
What does that mean?
On your taxes, like you no, you're not. If
I'm
you don't
an
know what it
artist.
means.
I'm an artist.
I was gonna say we're not like when they say oh it's $200, but it's tax deductible. I'm like,
Well, I'm
did
not
you see
gonna
my
get into that.
1040 easy?
I'm not going to get into that.
Well,
Because I got in trouble. I'm not going to get into that. I did do that for a while. I did claim myself as an artist with deductions.
oh, and they came and get you.
Case closed.
Did they come and get you?
Case closed.
Oh my God, this
Case
is good
closed.
stuff. Goodbye,
I know.
David. I'm not talking about this. It's your documentary. This is good.
Case closed. I'm not gonna
Wow,
talk
you
about
just
it.
opened the door.
I know, right?
Slammed it
Well, let
shut.
me ask you. Okay, here's some questions.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
go on
let's
to
go.
this.
I have a question. How many
Did I just
people?
say I had a question? How dare you? Oh, I
I think it's time for a sound
Fuck you.
effect. Is it time for a? I don't even know what one it is. What is this?
That's about right. That's about right. Are you now a documentary? Would you consider that like an independent film?
Sure.
Okay,
Well,
so
in this case,
do you
sure.
ever have the dream of being, let's say, like on the Independent Spirit Awards? Because I fucking love that show.
That would be great. Sure.
Do you think about that ever? Or do you,
Not really.
No. So do you? Because this is I always have this question about fame. How important is it? What does it mean to you? You got success. Success is, as I think we could all agree, is just trying. Like completing a show.
Right.
This is actually my 7th hour, my 17th radio show.
Wow.
I was hoping we were going to stop after 47 minutes and not finished.
Okay,
Be
right,
part of the documentary.
I know. I failed at that, and I'm not a success
God.
in that case.
That's true.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, I
Yeah.
think any artist I've completed. I'm a produced playwright. I'm going to brag about myself for a little.
Are you?
I am. You didn't know that?
Well, I want to hear about it. I was going to tell us about the IRS, but that's another.
No.
Okay.
I've completed I've completed screenplays. Contests. I had DreamWorks. I'm still waiting for that call. They asked for my one of my screenplays.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's a few years ago now, but hey, am I alive still?
Yes.
What is it? Iced tea? Not iced tea. Not Vanilla Ice.
Chemtrail?
Ice Cube.
Vanilla chemtrail?
It was one of those rappers said dreams do not have deadlines.
Sweet.
So anyway, so we know the definition of success.
Mm-hmm.
What for you would be the definition of fame? Is it a requirement for you in this lifetime?
No, I think more. I'm kind of.
Fame, money.
Yeah, it's
interchangeable. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like I don't think about it too much. I mean, I just sort of more than that. I think about like my
Finishing the film?
peers, finishing the film, and having people that I respect, other filmmakers, say, "Hey, that was really good. You did a good job."
Right.
That's like
Well, that's for sure.
that's really what I want more
and that's
than
really
anything
true
else.
artists. That's what we care about. I think.
I guess.
most.
I mean, look, money
Hey,
would be great.
Money's fabulous.
It would be really nice
Right.
to get back the money that I put into making this film so
Sure,
far.
sure.
That would be
And money for your
awesome.
next film, right?
Yeah, and maybe I can live for a year without having to freak out about money.
Right,
That
right.
would be great too.
Do you have a regular job as well?
I have, well, now sort of. Yeah, I did for many years, and then the economy tanked, and then I didn't for a few years, and I was sort of struggling. So I'm doing freelance stuff, and things are picking up. So
Yeah, we don't
freelance.
like we tolerate the day jobs.
oh, it's horrible.
I'm grateful for mine.
So who are the subjects of your documentary? The people who don't finish.
Was that your question? That you were dying to get in there?
Yeah, actually
Okay,
it
cool.
was.
Go. Okay,
Or
great.
how many people? And I already know. I already know these answers, so I'm trying to make the questions that I like
Okay.
because I asked the last time.
Right. Don't feel.
I know there's 4 subjects. Go ahead,
Right, go
answer the
ahead.
question. How many subjects are in the, in the documentary?
Well, there were 4 projects.
Oh my God, 4!
Yeah,
I had no
how did you know?
idea.
Really?
Yeah, 4. And one is Jill Tarter, who is the
Is she the
director.
tartar sauce family?
No.
No?
I think she spells it with an ER, and I think Tartar was with an AR? Is that
AR,
right?
AR.
Okay, yeah, so no
Just
relation.
checking.
Maybe we should change it like Barbara Streisand. Tartar. They don't want
Go
to
ahead.
look
I'm
up
in a
calling them
very
at home.
obnoxious mood today.
Okay, so she's she works for the SETI Institute. She's searched for extraterrestrial intelligence in the universe, scanning the universe for signs from other civilizations. There's a gospel music archivist, Robert Darden, who is trying to locate and preserve and digitize like every gospel recording made between 1935 and 1975. There's this father and son tree farmers who are cloning old growth trees for reforestation projects, and there's these two architects, Paolo Solari, who started this project in the Arizona desert called Arcosanti. He recently died
In 95.
That's right.
at 93.
That's in his honor.
Yes.
Let me press S.
Be well, Paolo. Vaya con Dios.
Did you get everything you need to complete that area of the documentary?
Well, I think so. And then I actually interviewed. He retired in like last year, so I interviewed him before he retired, and
He waited a long time to retire.
He did. He said he had other things to do. Yeah, when he retired, he's
Oh,
like, I
really?
want. Yeah, he's
Oh, that's
92.
so
He's like,
funny.
I want to do other
But
things.
he didn't finish the other things.
As far as I know.
Okay, no, then
He's a
He
total
didn't
slack.
finish
He's a
anything.
total
He's a
slacker.
slacker.
He's a total
Oh,
slacker. He's just like
lazy.
so.
living on Social Security.
Yeah, you know exactly. Living off the state.
Retiring is the death of people, I swear.
Well, you know.
But would you want to retire from the job you had to 9 to 5?
You know, please. But in a sense, it wouldn't
Going
be
to work
I
is the
wouldn't
death of
be
people.
retiring because I'd be doing what I wanted to do.
Right. It's
I
when
would,
you.
know, right. I wouldn't. I can't imagine ever. Listen. I'm going to just tell you. This is my dream.
In your nose, in between your toes, smack dab in the middle of your split crotch pantyhose. The unknown show.
Talk show.
The unknown show.
Talk show.
The unknown zone.